So essentially, I'm releasing this little pattern bundle here. This is just one of them. This is the Itty Bitty Mermaid, which is a no-sew mermaid. But I'm also releasing the Itty Bitty Unicorn, the Itty Bitty Yeti, which can also be a Itty Bitty Bigfoot if you really want it to be, and then also the Itty Bitty Dragon. So I'm just jumping on live here to find what yarns I should be using for each project. Because I want to like jumbo-fy them, and so I thought it'd be fun to jump on here on live and just see who is about. Sorry, I'm just jumping onto my yarn room floor, who can actually help me decide on which project I should start on first, and also which colors and whatnot. I'm also just setting up my camera in the background because I was trying to capture some vlog content, which is what we do as content creators. You go live too? I do. I used to be like a full-on streamer type person for crochet, so I thought I'd jump on here and start doing this. Just checking my camera on now. Hello, hello. So you would have just missed this, but I just mentioned it at the start of the vlog. Man, I am so unprepared right now. But essentially, I am making these little itty bitties, which is the fantasy bundle, which I'm releasing later this week. We've got a unicorn, we've got an itty bitty mermaid, an itty bitty dragon, and then an itty bitty yeti. And then I have got so much like jumbo yarn just hanging out over here. So one, I need to figure out which one of these itty bitties I want to make, or which two I want to make during this live, and then figure out some yarns for those. So let me know right now while I'm looking at the comments. Hello, my second yarn order arrived today. Yes. Definitely helps that we're in the same state. Yeah, it definitely does help. Hi, Debbie. Rainbow Pikachu. I mean, I would love to make a Rainbow Pikachu. Not right now, though. Jumbo Unicorn. All right, we'll do a Jumbo Unicorn. I've got some good colors here. I've got like a bunch of Honey Bunny Big. So I think that would be good. And then I can do like pink unicorn hooves. Hooves. What else do I need for the unicorn? I need a horn color, and then we can probably just play around with some random colors for down here. I've got this yellow, this kind of jumbo here that would work, but I would like a gold, wouldn't I? I swear I used to have a gold because I was making like Jumbo Mermaid. I can do that one. Okay, I'll do the mermaid and the unicorn. I swear I had some gold somewhere in here, and I'm so afraid I'm just gonna like pull it all out. Oh wait, I can see it over here. Haha! The perfect amount of gold. All right, the yellow can go back. I can't find if any of your patterns are they free. I have some tutorials up on my YouTube, and then I have a free pattern over on my Instagram. But I don't normally do that many free patterns. I probably should. I've been saying that I want to do a lot more tutorials on YouTube for so long, but last time I said that, I got like eczema all over my hands and I couldn't like push out that much kind of crochet content. So that was fun. But anyway, that's not the point. So we've got the main parts of the unicorn. So we've got the hooves, the body, and the horn. Next up, we should probably grab some things for a mermaid. I don't really have that many like skin tone kind of colors. Like we could do like I feel this might be better as a hair color, but we could do like a brown skin tone. That could be fun. Otherwise, we could do this kind of almondy color, which I'm kind of leaning towards this almondy color just because I could use the brown as a hair color. Or I could do like a purple hair. I wish I had someone to put my phone down right now so I could like try this. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, we're in a cardboard box. Wow. Wait. Don't flip down. Okay, there. Okay, this kind of, this might be a cute, like, skin tone color. If I did that, and then what would I want as, like, the mermaids? Stop that. The box flaps are trying to, like, bounce back down. I could do this kind of color, and then maybe this as the body, or this is the hair color. That would be cute. Oh, actually, I've got that, and then deep in the yarn closet, this would be a cute tail color. Ooh, I like this. Okay. So this is like a fun teal color. I think this one's Parfait Chunky XL or something. Oh my god, how deep does this go into the closet? Okay, there. Yeah, let's do this as the tail color. Let's do a light brown skin tone. And then let's do a purple hair. This is like more of a dusty purple. I do have like a dark purple. Nah, okay, I just put that against it. That didn't look good. And then like a purple hair. Or a pink hair. Purple. Definitely purple. Okay, cool. Let's just take these all out to the lounge now and get to a better spot. Ding. Okay. Oh my god, so much yarn tumbled everywhere. The only reason like I'm wanting to do this is because I have so much of this jumbo yarn just sitting in my cupboard, and I want to like just make space in my house for other yarns. Okay. How do I do this? How do I pick up all my things and the camera? Oh, okay. I know, good luck with moving with the yarn. I know. You'd think I had planned this better. You can tell it's live. I'm a live action crocheter. Move it, everything. What do we need now? Is a hook? I just put it down. That's no. Oh wait, there it is. Hee hee. This one here. Grow more arms, I know. I've got my camera, which is still recording. Came out to the lounge where it's a little bit lighter. And then we need a stitch marker. I normally just use like bobby pins, but I think for this one, we can use one of these. Move my computer out of the way. Put you guys up on here. Hey, is this looking better now? Okay, now the question is, what do I start with? There we go. Now I'm in a better position. Look at this, the vibe just like fully changed, isn't it? That's the mark of a professional. Yeah, now the question is, do I make the unicorn or the mermaid first? If I can get my charger in here. I may pause the live momentarily. No? Oh. Allow. Mermaid first. Oh, sorry, I just had to... There we go, back. Okay. Mermaid first, we can do that. Unicorn, mermaid. Ah! I think we do the mermaid. Because the mermaid's kind of fun. Oh, I might need to grab more brown, actually. One moment, there was so much more out there. And we're back. One first. Okay, I'm putting it down. I'm putting down the rest. We'll do the unicorn. We're using Honey Bunny Big and we're using Parfait XL. Slay. Oh, you know what I also love on in the background is just some ambient sounds, because I'm the kind of person who loves just having noise on constantly. Maybe there's some like lo-fi or something. Lo-fi unicorn. Let's see what comes up. Whisper of the unicorn. A moonlit unicorn and ghost. Cozy fantasy lo-fi. Video game soundtracks don't get dinged. I also think I forgot to put monetization on this live. Can I turn that on? Because I would also like some money. Ah, well, whatever. Okay. Now the last thing I need is for the pattern to be pulled up, because right now it's currently in testing with my Patreon. There we go. Good. We're off to the races with the unicorn. Bum, bum. Also, do not mind how gross and ugly this crochet hook looks. I started using this with, it was Benet Velvet Plus yarn, and it was the black yarn, and the color transfer just went wild on this crochet hook, and I just started like peeling off the outer layer, so now it just looks yucky. But it's the only 9mm I had. So here we are. I have no idea how like big this is going to be, so I'm very, very excited. I've done like larger jumbo kind of itty bitties before, but this one here, I've never done like this kind of size one. Like I've done, what before? The turnips, I've done like the little itty bitty birdies, which is like one of my most popular patterns. Oh, I've still got my camera up here going. Lol. Forgot. But yeah, I've done like heaps of itty bitty birdies, and they're always like the best sellers at the market. So I was like, okay, maybe for my next market, I should be doing more of these jumbo versions of things. First time catching a live, hello. Yeah, I haven't done as many lives as of lately. I've been really busy the past year, and so I was like, okay, I need to like commit some more time to getting back into the lives. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm jumping back into my old self, back into the lives. Right now it is almost 4 p.m. here in Melbourne, Australia. It's a bit of a rainy day, a bit of a cozy day, but the kind of perfect day to jump on and do a little crochet fun, you know. Hello over in Australia from me, also in Australia. I used to do lives like all the time back in my TikTok days, but just like, I don't know, just stopped. You thought when I was on Kelsey's channel, that honestly might have been the last time I did a live. I did one with Kelsey and I can't remember what we're making. But I actually met Kelsey way back in my TikTok days as well. That's how I know her. Good times back then. The early days of my crochet career. Hello over in Canada. Yeah, I think it's like almost midnight for most of the people in the USA, which is a lot of my audience. Yeah, I think we're making bats, yeah. So that was the last like jumbo one we made. So it's been a while, but same vibe. Bum, 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 bum. Does chunky yarn be easier to crochet than normal yarn? I think it just depends. Like some people prefer like the big blankety kind of yarns. I have a tendency to lean towards more of a smaller chenille yarn, like a size 6 chunky yarn. But that's just my personal preference. 1:54 in Korea in the afternoon, I assume. Yeah, I thought it might be like nighttime for most people. Yeah, I used to do a lot more kind of live content and I don't know, lots of different things. But last year was like one of the busiest years of my life. Because I was writing a book in secret. And at the same time was also the launch of my yarn business and its first year running. So it was a lot of hectic things going on. But as you can see behind me, this is something I mentioned in the vlog, but I'll mention on here anyway. You see up there that shelf behind me? All of these little itty bitties up here? They are the 50 itty bitty designs that are all going to be in my crochet book. So I wanted to like celebrate them by putting them up in my house permanently on their own little shelves, which is very, very cute. Right now I'm doing a 9mm hook with a Honey Bunny big yarn. Yeah. Normally I use a 5.5 with my stuff, but that's because I've got a really tight tension. I'll use like a 4 for Parfait Junkie and stuff, or like a 5mm. You haven't heard about my book? Well, let me tell you about my book. It is 50 itty bitty and no so quick make patterns. The title of the book is Itty Bitty Amigurumi. It comes out August 4th, and you can pre-order via the links somewhere on my website or in my previous vlog in the description. So it's a little while away, but it's super cool. I'm very, very excited for the release of it, and just like everything we did with the book to make it like a really accessible book. Because the point of it is just to have like a bunch of, like, it's almost like a Bible, not a Bible, but like you know, people would say it's like, it's the Bible of something, something. It's the Bible of like market makes. So there's 50 itty bitty patterns in there, and it's really easy to flick through because I color coded all the pages to be different. I've got a visual contents page, which is really, really cool. So you go to one of the pages and you can just see like the full array of all the plushies and then all the different like chapter numbers that they're on, which is super easy to find them when you want to find what you want to make. So rather than like going to the front of the book and being like, what is Aaron the Snow Hare? You just see like the picture of the bunny and you're like, I want to make that. You're writing a book as well? Yay! Congratulations. Do I sell my yarn to Korea? I mean, we can. I think it's automated on the website, but if not, just like send an email to hello@zaddycrafts.com and then I will answer it. For I am the employee. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very fun book. I'm just so excited for its release. I have a market coming up in April, and so I want to like essentially put the book to the test and make only patterns from the book for like preparation for the market, just to see how they all go, because I haven't even got to test them out just yet. So that'll be fun. My favorite make in the book is, it's a little alien. I should have it in the other room. I could go find it for you. The alien is the only one that's not up there because the photographer, I said you can keep one of them if you want, and she chose the alien as well. It's going to be in softcover. It's being published via Page Street Publishing. So the same people who did Crochet by Jenna's first book, they reached out to me asking if I wanted to write a book. So it's very exciting. So it's going to be out in like all bookstores and things. Hello. Other favorite makes I have in the book. Well, one of the cool things I did about the book is I actually named all the itty bitties after all like friends and family. So there's a lot of like other crocheters names in there that you'll recognize, of like people who tested for me for the book as well, which I just thought was like a fun little addition. Thank you. The book releases in August, so it's still a while away, but I'll take the congratulations now. What is the Scully Bug Market? This is the first I've ever heard of it. Yeah, it's very exciting. It's through Macmillan Publishers or distributors, who like are one of the real large ones, which is really cool. Okay, the unicorn's turning out. This is probably going to be like the size of it. It's a little bit more jumbo than the other one, but nothing like crazy jumbo. So the good part is like it takes about the same amount of time to make one of these patterns, but then I can probably sell it for more. That's the secret insights of doing these kind of patterns. To answer your question as well, you can also like get the book as a Kindle download, apparently. It should be there in the listings of like where you can get the book. Or the pre-order it, sorry. Because I asked the publishers and they're like, yeah, here's one of the links. I was like, okay. Okay, one of the ears. Next stitch of the body, stitch. Okay, we're doing the horn. Oops, where are we? Oh, there. Haha. Doing the horn. We're doing the color changing bubble stitch, which I just put a tutorial out for. The way you can like avoid getting color bleeding into other stitches. So if y'all are interested, there's that out on my YouTube shorts as of today. It's a cute little tutorial. But I had to make it because I was doing so many like color changing bobble stitches in all my patterns. So I was like, okay, I need to put a video out there to link it to people. It's so rainy outside. Making a baby blanket currently. Cute! I've been meaning to make some like baby gifts. I'm going back to New Zealand very soon and I'm seeing all my friends who are now at the age of having kids and many babies. So I'm going back for a wedding and I'm going to be seeing all my university friends who are all pregnant and now mothers. So I really want to make them like a bunch of baby gifts, but I don't have as much time as I'd like to be able to do that. But it's a cute thought, I thought. 1, 2, 3. Birthday's in April, so it's a perfect excuse. Yay! Hello, hi everyone. Hi in Mexico. 2, 3, and 4. Yes, where's my pink? Do you want a pink hooves? Oh, it's gonna be so cute. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I really want to like go through every single one of the itty bitties in the book and also jumbify one of them. They'll probably like make up my entire market stall, but I need to get more jumbo yarn. But right now I'm actually trying to stash bust it. Because I don't need this kind of yarn. The unicorn pattern is mine. It's releasing later this week. It's part of like a itty bitty fantasy bundle. So I've made like a bunch of little fantasy critters. And right now it's being tested by my Patreon, so it should be within the next few days that it comes out. Yeah, but by the end of the week, definitely. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what are we? Oh yeah. You happy to make a jumbo one? Yeah. I've actually got like another unicorn from my other unicorn pattern that I have made the body, like a jumbo body of it using this kind of yarn. I just never finished it. So I was thinking about actually adding that into another vlog at some time. Because there's like a bunch of patterns that I got halfway through and just never finished. So really got to get those whips out of my house, you know. Especially when it's like this kind of chenille yarn. So this kind of, the parfait, premier parfaits and the honey bunnies, they all like crumble when you undo them. So I can't like use that yarn again once I've kind of made it into one big project. Or like maybe it'll be fine, but I don't know. I don't want to risk it, you know. I'd rather just finish the giant unicorn. Bum, 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 bum. I'm making a half and half bear, half black, half white. How do I connect the leaves here with only one color, like when you make a chain to connect them? That is a great question. I do a different technique. Sorry. In all my patterns, I do a thing called a seamless join technique. You might have to look it up. If you look up Crochet Me Zaddy's seamless join technique, you might be able to figure out how to do like a color change throughout the middle of that, and that might help. I would love to be of more help, but I don't think I can. Because I don't have the chain in the middle. Yeah. The technique I use, I have in like all my patterns, it helps avoid that kind of like gap that shows up. So that's what we're doing with that one. There you go. A better answer than me being like, use my technique. Oh, I should pay attention, shouldn't I? Oh no, it's just a stitch around. Okay, good. Before I lose focus and just start making whatever. Okay. I wonder if I should make like a bunch of different colored unicorns, but like I don't know what other colors I would make them. Like you have like a pink unicorn, couldn't you? I guess that would work. Or I could just do a horse. I guess that also works. Maybe I will make a horse version. Just like not have the horn. Or maybe like a Pegasus version. Like I've got a little wing part that goes on the dragon pattern, which I could just like replicate over onto the unicorn. That could be nice. Ooh. Nah. It's looking jumbo. I've got to cut off that yarn there. Oh my god, I've not used like this kind of flaky yarn in so long. It's already all over my table. It's okay, I'm due for a vacuum anyway. It is looking cute. I just ordered some large like safety eyes as well, so that's gonna look super cute in it. I'm trying to, I don't know what everyone's thoughts are, but like, you can see in the back here some of these. Actually, I'll just grab them for you. Let's grab you and you. So I've got like my Pokemon patterns here. So you can see that like halfway through, I started using these kind of like big, fun, colorful crescent moon kind of eyes versus like these beady kind of black eyes. These ones I'm just never that sure about for markets because I feel like they have more potential to like pop out if they're played with like by kids, whereas these ones feel way more secure. And so I just want to hear what everyone's opinions are on both eyes, especially for like market makes. Because like last time I did a market, I wasn't using the big eyes. And now I made like a bunch of patterns with the big eyes and they look really cool. I'm just unsure. So, what's everyone's thoughts? Should I just avoid the big eyes altogether? Or is there somewhere I could like do like a little sign being like, be careful? Which I already have for the small ones anyway, but yeah, I don't want to like bag on them unless people have had just like good experiences with those kinds of eyes, the sinker eyes. Okay. do you buy your parfait yarn from? So I bought this yarn all from Premier Yarns directly many moons ago. But I think there's some sellers around Australia. I'm not too sure. I've had this yarn for a long time. I also used to do like some work with Hobie, but Hobie doesn't send to Australia either. Yeah. The little monkey and the giraffe are cuties. Well, in the book. I can grab them down for you if you want to see. You can see them both just sitting there right next to each other. You can burn the end of the eyes and squish it down over the backing with a lighter. Would that keep it like super secure? I've seen some people like hot glue behind the eyes. It's finer yarn or smaller yarn of the same color as your main, and it helps with securing the eyes. Interesting. You want to grab them down? I can do that. They were just chilling out up there. Ta-da! So this is one of the itty bitties from my upcoming book. This is Bethany the giraffe. And then we've got Millie the monkey, who's named, oh, that looks so weird on the inverted. We've got Millie the monkey. What's going on with that face? There you go. And it got a bit smushed in the mailer when it came back. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. We've got Millie the monkey. And then we've got Bethany the giraffe. So Millie the monkey is actually named after Red Bull's Crochet. So she was one of my pattern testers. And then Bethany the giraffe is named after one of my friends back in New Zealand who had like an obsession with giraffes. And I was like, of course you get the giraffe named after you. Do all the time, they never come out. How do you manage to like secure them in further? Because that's something I don't understand how. Like you're going under. What? I yarn over. I'm a very rare type of person who just does yarn over, but I just have like an extremely tight tension. So I've never had a need to like go down any hook sizes. 2 rounds. It goes under the eyes. I could see that actually, yeah. Although my nervous side is that the eyes pop out the front of the face. But I guess if the backing's on there. Yeah, okay, I could see that. Yeah, maybe you're right. Sorry, the physics in my head was like, how do you keep them in? But I'm also maybe just overstuffing all my pieces, so the eyes are just like being shunted out. So I'm a little bit nervous about just like having them at the market. So that's why I like doing these little black eyes, just because they just feel more secure to me. But then I don't know what to do with all the plushies that I've made like big eyes with. I get what you're meaning with the melting part. I've seen some people doing that. Unfortunately, I have so many plushies that are closed up now. Like you you literally melt the back together, right? So it doesn't come out. That's the vibe, right? It's so interesting how many times like lighters come out as being a part of like the process of constructing plushies. Bum, 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 bum. Gonna use one of those eyes. Yeah. I need to see this. Because right now I'm like, are you sure? I don't know. But you're probably right. Okay, I need to put on this. It's been so humid in Melbourne lately. Hopefully this isn't going to be blasting out the sound to you guys. I'll put the aircon back on. It's been so just like hot and rainy here in Melbourne, and so the past like weekend has just been like too much. You never caught a live? I am well, hello. I haven't done that many lives in the past while. I've been intending to come back and do more and more. I've just been catching up on life. Like the past 2 months, I went away to New Zealand, then I came back, and then I went away back to Sydney. And then I had a friend staying with me, and I was just trying to get everything done for the new year. And now we're finally like slowing down and getting into a nice pace. A nice rhythm. Don't know where words just went there. It's interesting when you buy patterns, you get to see how the other person did theirs. Yeah, I agree. I like doing other people's patterns. I've been trying to commit myself to doing like a few pattern tests this year, just so I get to see like more variety for my own sake. Because I can get very caught up into just doing my own patterns for so long. And in my opinion, that would be an issue. In some cases, you one piece of felt glued across both eyes. How do you do that? Always such a joy, just happy to see you. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be hanging out. Could you make a hermit crab video tutorial? Ooh, maybe. I don't know. That's quite a big ask. I feel like with a lot of the patterns that I want to make tutorials for, I really just want to do like the smaller itty bitty ones. This is something I really wanted to lean into last year, but literally this time last year I started getting eczema all over my hands, and it was just like so painful to crochet. Don't really know what happened, why that happened, but like my fingers were like cracking. I think it was just the humidity, maybe it was the stress of the book. It's gone now. So, we're happy. And we're not going to push ourselves to that level again. The big ones are the best, yeah. This is my next pattern coming out to my Patreon. Like, let me show you, wait. So, once a month, I get my Patreon to vote on like a bunch of different pattern ideas. And last month, they voted for the hermit crab they were talking about. This month, they voted for like a cuttlefish, squid-like thing. Which, to be honest, I made the design knowing that I wasn't really making one or the other, but kind of like making a mixture of the two. And this is the result. Look at him. I made a bunch of them. Aren't they silly? I think they're funny. I want to have them just like hanging in my house. I see the third one here as well. Yay! They're so precious! Look at them. They remind me of like some kind of Pokemon crossed with something. I don't know. And I love the big eyes. Yeah, they're so funny. I made it so like the eyes are over like two little, not spikes, what are they? Tentacles each. They would be so funny doing these in tiny yarn and just having it like hanging on your windowsill or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's going up for testing tomorrow. Glad I got to show you guys all of that. Oh, where are we? oh, we get to do the next feet. Bum, 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 bum. Oh wait, what am I doing? Anchor in the yarn. I'm very happy with how that design turned out. Sometimes I don't really know what it's gonna turn out like. Like I drew just like a little stick figure kind of picture for my Patreon, and I was like, this? And then as I was making it, I felt like I was like one of those artists, and they're just kind of like whipping the paintbrush across the canvas, and I was like, yeah, look at it, it's coming to life. And then that was the result, and I was like, this is my precious boy, my boy. But I don't know what to call it. Like, it's the little cuttlefish buddy, but I feel like I want to give it a nickname. Cud? I don't know. Spud? Spud the cuttlefish? I don't know. There's got to be a name out there. But I agree, just having like a bunch of them hanging around in the house will be fun. Now we'll do one of those in jumbo yarns. Just have it hanging out with me. There's such a fun feeling watching things go rough sketch ideas to tangible items. That is literally what my Patreon is about. I send them the most like the absolute worst drawings, and I'm like, what do you think? Is this fun? Would you call yourself a fast crocheter? If I compare myself to someone like Kelsey from Passionate Goods, absolutely not. I would say I can be quicker than average, but that's just from experience. I wouldn't say I'm a fast crocheter. I'm very leisurely. Oh, yes. Wait, is that how that works? Sorry, I'm just checking the pattern. What? Maybe that's wrong. I feel like I have. I feel like I've given it like a coupon. Oh no, I haven't. I'm just reading my pattern wrong. Oh my god. Cuddly boy. I like that name. Koopa? Koopa the cuttlefish? I like Koopa. This is not just the hoof. This is the entire unicorn. It's not too much bigger than the standard size, so I'm not mad at that. I think it's quite cute. Yeah, I'm able to hold conversation. I guess I am. But once again, as I said, that's just practice. I have been doing this for years, and I used to I used to do TikTok lives like quite often. Kevin would be fun. That's my middle name. Yeah, no, I used to do a lot of like crochet TikTok live, whatnot kind of things. So I'm very, very comfortable on the camera and chatting to people while I'm crocheting. Clyde is a very cool name. I like that one too. Interesting. Do I have a capybara pattern? I do not. People were asking me to make a capybara pattern. I was just like very reluctant to. I feel like it was like the peak of capybara-ness. And I was like, I don't know. Also, I didn't have like a chapter that could like particularly fit it in there. Oh, I think I just breathed in some yarn. Okay. I need to put some safety eyes on this cutie here. But look, unicorn. Let me just grab, oh my god, look at this. More fluffy. I'm just gonna grab some safety eyes, one moment. I'm back. I think these are the right eyes. I hope so. I saw a lady who named her plant Clyde today, and now it's in your brain. I was naming, okay, these are the perfect eyes. Yes. Okay, now I'm cold. I bought some plants yesterday, aka this little fern here, and I haven't got a name for it if you want to name that one. Maybe we name the fern Clyde as well. Anyways, got myself some safety eyes. Find the ones that sometimes they get, I don't know what it was with AliExpress. They like sent me a bunch of just ones that all scratched against each other, and I was like, cool, cool, cool. Like this one I just can't really use. Focus! I mean, you can kind of see that scratchy swirlness on there even though it's blurry. I was like, what the heck? So now I have to like, oh god. Now I have to like dig through and find ones that aren't actually scratched. Like these two. Thanks, Rachel. What's my last name? My last name is Dor. Very exciting, isn't it? That's on my profile, so I feel comfortable saying that. If people were trying to hunt me down, please don't. Huh? It is looking cute. I think that's the right placement of the eyes as well. I think. It feels like the right placement. I can't tell. I'm just gonna put them in. Oh no! Did you tell the artist that you ordered them from? You're like, hey. You just made a video explaining the melting eye thing more. Thank you. Okay, I need to... They crocheted way too far forward and I need to jam these eyes in. Luckily, I have this handy dandy eye presser tool thing. I can fit the unicorn through it. Oops. Get in there. We're in. Oh, I know, I popped the other eye. Oh, I like Ferdinand. Ferdinand. Is that good? Did this work? I hope it did, because it... Yes! Okay. Where I had the eye before? I'm lost. Oh no. I think that's right. Oh my god, the eye's the wonky. Oh well. Oh no, that's the right spot. I did tell the artist, but they said all their eyes are chipped. I did more research on the listing. It wasn't listed anywhere to warn any customers. All of them? Yeah, that's crazy. I would leave not a great review if that was the case. And just like leave what they said to you. Like, that's terrible. Oh, my eyes are chipped. Like, that's wild. Like, they need to get better eyes? What? A manufactured defect from the manufacturer? Like, I can understand like that happening from wherever they get the eyes from before they paint them. But to just go ahead and like sell them all without warning anyone or and just being very like blasé about it feels crazy to me. I don't think you're being crazy at all. Yeah, chips and all of them is crazy. Like, you have to point that out. Like, you could still sell them, but maybe you have to like tell people. Like, love the unicorn. Yes, I'm glad. Ooh. Start knocking things down. Okay. get all this stuff in there. Start shaping this little unicorn to be a shape. This is like one kind of circular shape, so stuffing it isn't that crazy. Well, this is just taking all the stuffing to it. No, you can't see. I know people, whenever I show people like my itty bitty kitty pattern, they were like, it's a hamster. And I was like, no, it's a cat. I was like, how dare you? And then everyone in the comments was being like, hamster, hamster. And I was like, okay. I was like, I only saw cat. I didn't see hamster. Aloha. Welcome. How is Hawaii? Ooh, something's happening over on a Discord. Oh, people are talking about the latest Pokemon regionals. Oh, reference good connections to Hawaii. I'd love to go to Hawaii sometime. I've been to like a Pacific island in ages, unless you count New Zealand, but that doesn't sound right. It's not the same vibe. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. I mean, like, they may have bought like a mass production of something and then suddenly they've come in all chipped, which is really, like, that's bad for them. Like, not, like, that's not their fault, but that's really rough that happens because I've been there. But to go on and kind of like sell in that shady kind of way, that's the crazy part. Like, people get if there's been a mistake somewhere along in the process, but to continue on that kind of, what's the word? It's not lying, but what is the word? It's shady. It's dishonest, I guess is the word. It's like intentionally hiding things. What is that? Deceiving, yeah. A deceitful seller artist. Do you think $8 is a good price for a pattern? Which country? Because like some of my patterns are like, I think most of them are now just like $9.69 Australian, which is like $5 US, which is, I think that's a pretty normal price. I think that's a fair price. Like, some people sell their patterns for like $30 and I bought them anyway. Just whatever the artist feels like putting them at. Okay. The unicorn's turning out cute. Yeah, $5 USD sounds about right. Like, if there's one of those jumbo patterns, like my friend, I was supposed to be testing it and I didn't finish it on time, but she did the like Raikou from Pokemon, and it's a giant, really technical pattern, so like it's worth every penny. But I think her one was like $30 or so, which I still saw that like 1 billion copies of it sold, and I was like, how much did you make from this? Like, okay. Unicorn body is looking good. We have our naked unicorn. Now I need to figure out what colors to put on its main body. Probably, I think we could just do the same as we did for the little one and do these kind of teal colors and like deep purples. So let's just do that. So this is a technique that I just started doing like since I did my llama pattern, and all I do is like, oh my god, the flaking, I'm not used to this. Anyway, as I was saying, this is like a technique that I learned or like taught myself of like how to make little loops. I use it all the time now. But like I secure the yarn in by going in and out a few times, like so. And then I finally exit about where I want the first loop to start, like so. Loop over, and then back into, loop over once, and then over one stitch, and then come back out where the yarn's coming out of. Pull up until there's like a nice amount dangling out like that. And then loop over again in the same spot. And that'll like tie it in. Nice. And then just do that over and over. But I'm gonna do it up here. Isaac, what sort of stuffing do you use? I go to Big W and buy 2 pillows for $5 and use the stuffing in them. I just buy the stuffing from Spotlight. I haven't got like a supply for stuffing. Look, so I got one little loop on the tail, one little loop up there. And now I'm just gonna go back and fasten it off. Although actually I might do like another loop up the top using this yarn. That seems like a smart idea. The unicorn is very whimsical, yeah. I avoid making horses or unicorns because the manes and the tails are the worst. It is the worst. This is just like a very simple way of doing it. I don't know if it's like the most effective look, but like, I like it. That's how I go about all my patterns. If I like the look of it, then it's probably fine. Maybe try to go down the mane a little bit. Let's go maybe there. Yeah. And back in again. Do I still do markets? I've got a market coming up in April. So that's what we are preparing for. I just wanted to do like some little itty bitty things just before the market, just so I have some things to bring along. So the next couple of months, or like the next month, is going to be full prep. And so I want to do a lot of itty bitty patterns. I just need to have... Wait, what? Sorry, I'm like a full deep focus. What am I trying to say? Yeah, so it's in a month's time. So I am just kind of getting all my itty bitty patterns that I want to release out of the way. And then I want to make them in like large size versions, like this, what I'm doing now, just because I know that it will sell well at the market. So this is me kind of semi-prepping, semi-having a little bit of fun while releasing this pattern bundle. Yes, I'm doing the Finders Keepers market. No, not Finders Keepers. No, not them. We are doing the Makers and Shakers market on April 18th and 19th. So it's a big one here in Melbourne. It happens twice a year. And it's all like Australian made goods. Last time I did the Finders Keepers and it was nice and lovely. They've since changed ownership, and I went to one of the Makers and Shakers and I saw one of my friends there. And I was like, hey, this market seems kind of fun. And she was like, these organizers are amazing. And I was like, maybe I should sign up. So I did. Especially because I've got my book coming out. So I really want to just like, yeah, put my book to the test and see what really sells. Which is why we're making these little itty bitties. This is looking good so far. I think I'm gonna go grab the deep purple because I think that'll look really cute with these colors. So, one moment. I'm back. The book is coming out in August. August 4th is the official release date. In Australia, it'll probably be like another day. But it'll be out eventually. It's still a while away, so yeah. Well done on starting the YouTube. It takes a lot of work to get anywhere on YouTube. But once you kind of get into the vibe of it, you can really get yourself going. So I hope you're enjoying it. You find my tutorials really clear. I think like sometimes, I don't know, with some tutorials, I feel like they miss a bit of personality. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, I really enjoy doing the tutorials because I get to like interject a bit of myself into them. And just like explain it in a way that I feel like is a comfortable way of explaining things. So, thank you. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I have a good balance of fun and information. That's what I want as a brand. Like, I want people to know that I am both fun and informative. Hydration check. I have water somewhere. How's my yarn line going? It's honestly been insane lately. I don't know how to tell you guys, but somewhere out there in the world, someone has put the good word out about our yarn, and it has been popping off. Like, I have like a certain target that I try to reach every week with the yarn, like a certain amount of units. And just this past weekend, like I was out packing them this morning, we're almost at that target, like from the weekend. So it's just growing and getting more and more popular. Hopefully soon the tariffs are gonna drop down lower. They keep going like back and forth about like what is actually happening there, so I'm not in a position to just like suddenly change because it's so annoying to be so volatile with prices and things. And so I'd rather just like keep it as it is until we know more. So that's one thing I hope changes soon. But people have still been buying from us and supporting us because one, they actually really enjoy the yarn, which I think is very fair. The yarn is like, I try to say it so unbiasedly, but like the yarn itself is the best yarn I've ever used, and that is me as a crocheter trying to say that. Like, when we developed the yarn, I wanted it to be something that I would just like feel so strongly about how good it is as a quality of yarn. Like, I'm already experiencing now using this parfait stuff is that I'm getting all this like shedding, and I'm just like, like, I need this out of my house. It is blowing all over the ground. My house is becoming messy again. I haven't had to use the vacuum and like the vacuum for yarn in so long that this is just like triggering me. I'm getting upset. So what's the difference between your yarn and an atypical chenille? So a lot of chenille yarns, this is what I'm just kind of talking about now, tend to have like an issue with like fraying and flaking everywhere. Our yarn just does, it's very anti that. Like, it is just, it doesn't do this. Like that, how the yarn just came off there, it doesn't do that. Like, look, here's the tail of some over here. Like, I can just, it just doesn't do it. Like, I have to struggle to get like that. So it's like, It's the same softness. The durability is just so much better. So that's why, like, yeah. Does it snap as easily? I don't know. Like I know other yarns just tend to kind of like snap when you're pulling on the magic circle or magic ring. I do have techniques around that I tend to avoid that. But people have said that it's magic ring good, magic ring safe. I don't know what it is. But that's what the answer you're looking for is. Magic ring approved. I think that's what they're saying. So there you go. The durability is the reason why we love the yarn. And also because it's actually accessible in Australia. That was the other thing, is that like no one had chenille yarn like accessible here. And it was just painful to like not be able to use yarns that you're seeing so advertised all over the world. Like we had Hobie, but then you had to pay for shipping, or it was just a lot. Now we have like a local provider able just to give us what we want and need for our plushie making needs. Give it a try. And this is like there's sometimes where I wish I wasn't like the owner of the yarn business, because it's so like against my nature to be so like sell. But I'm just like, just give yourselves a break. Just go use the yarn. Just see it for yourself, and then yeah. What are some good sellers of like plushies in Australia is probably the native birds. People love like the cockatoos, the galahs. Anything that's a native bird or like Australian wildlife is a good seller. And that would be the same for New Zealand as well. We love our wildlife, so yeah. Also, look. How's this working? I even forget how the loops are kind of sitting, but it's looking good. I'm happy with this. Probably need some like pink in there or something, but as far as I'm concerned, that's quite cute. Maybe like mix it around a bit. Like that. Yay! I'm gonna leave that there because I'm happy with how that's looking right now, and I can't be bothered to go find another color yarn. But I'm cute. I'm happy with that. There's a little itty bitty unicorn. That is one done. Took us just like over an hour, but normally it would be quicker if I wasn't sitting here talking the entire time. So I'm happy with that. Now all the yarn scraps I can chuck back into my stuffing bag and use as stuffing for something else. Could you pattern test my book? I am not taking on any pattern tests right now. I have fully overloaded myself with work. I appreciate the question though. So soft and luxurious to work with. I agree. Can you buy it at Spotlight? It's only on our website. We've had people ask about selling it in like their own local businesses and things, and that would be fun to do. Like have it sent out to more Australian yarn stores. But I'm not like in a position to create all those deals and things and help manage all the different accounts and things, because it's just me. So once you're in like a better spot of being able to do more, like in a better spot where we're selling more yarns, I can hire some people to help me out, then maybe I could do all that. But right now it is just me and myself, who's also trying to run a YouTube channel, trying to run a Patreon, and trying to run a business. But at least I can make cute unicorns. Yay! One unicorn down. Okay, that brings us to the next itty bitty. We can get these colors out of the way. If you're just joining in now, what we're doing right now is we're jumbo-fying some of my itty bitty no-sew patterns. So we just did a little unicorn and made it bigger. Woo! Now what we're gonna do is, people voted to do the mermaid next. This pattern I'm so excited for the release of. I think it's so fun because you can just like mix and match all different colors and things. So now we're going to make a mermaid with a brown skin tone and maybe purple hair is what we're thinking. Or like a light blue. No, I think the purple would look good. So I'm going to do a purple hair, a brown skin tone, and then this kind of teal tail. And then the bra, we'll find a color. So that's that one. The other itty bitties that are coming out, if you're all interested, is, oh my god, the fluff, go away. Is we've got the dragon, itty bitty dragon, no-so, and then itty bitty yeti. Also no-so. Fun vibe. Pink, this is a purple. It's like a dusty purple. Okay, so that's actually the color we need to start with. Now I gotta find the right pattern. Because I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, there you are. Itty Bitty Mermaid, which we called Sandy the Mermaid. You gotta have fun. Do you do keychains? I have turned my itty bitties into keychains. That's how I sold them at the market last year, is I just turned them all into like bag charms, which I still think is a really fun idea. So I might do that again this year and just do a giant sale of bag charms. Oh god, this yarn is not going to close around the thing, is it? No, I can already feel it breaking apart. No! Work with me. Oh, I did it. Oh my god. So what I normally do is like my way for getting around the magic circle snapping is I literally pull the loop tight around my hook. And then I do the next like many single crochets into the tight little magic circle on my hook. So I don't have to do like the 6 stitches and then pull tight is what I'm saying. You love the dragon? Yes. Is this for my book? No, these aren't for my book. This is just for my pattern test. My Patreon actually. You can see the yarn already breaking when I was just pulling on it before. Yeah, people love a little bag tag, keychain kind of moment. I will be doing like all my book patterns for the market, like just making many of them to sell there. So I get to see like how well they all actually sell or fare at a market, which I'm so excited about. But all of my book designs are all up on the wall behind me, which I'll go through in another YouTube video. Probably sometime soon, to be honest, if I'm going to be doing them all for the market. So I'll do a little introduction to my book and talk about the cool little features of the book and things. I wish I had like a copy of the book, but I just have like my draft that I've printed out. So I'll showcase some of that. I don't mind. I think people are excited to see a little bit more behind the scenes anyway. Do I have a tiger pattern? I don't have a tiger. I have offered my Patreon a tiger pattern so many times because I really want to redo my cat pattern. And they keep voting for other things. That's why we have the cuttlefish now. Why do they hate on the tigers? I kept trying to put out like a zebra tiger stripy vibe for a while there, but they weren't biting. They're all really enjoying doing ocean things right now, so we're going down a little themed route. I do need to figure out what my next pattern designs for March will be. If anyone has ideas, we're going to be doing another itty bitty bundle. I was thinking about doing one which is probably very Patreon only, which would be like Pokemon patterns. I don't like doing Pokemon patterns publicly, which is why I've got my little like wall of Pokemon down there, because I don't want to get my account banned. Because that's what's been happening to some creators. Which has been a little crazy to see. What is a nautilus? That's like the thing with like a cuttlefish with a shell, isn't it? Like an ammonite? Because I have an ammonite pattern. I was thinking about doing a itty bitty Pokemon starter bundle. Because I've been wanting to make like a no-so Bulbasaur and a no-so Charmander for so long. It is a bell sprout in the corner. I forgot whose pattern that was, but I made that when I first moved in here. I haven't done a koala yet. I could do a little Australian one. That could be quite fun. I could sell things. You're not supposed to sell Pokemon at markets, but I would really doubt that, like, a Nintendo person is hunting down small artists at markets to be like, hey, that's our IP. So, you're not supposed to, but do people do it? Yes. Starting your very first market ever. When you say you're starting the market, isn't you're going to your first, like, attending as your first ever attendee, or are you starting a full market for everyone? I want to pull this tight, but the yarn is like fully frayed on it. Oh. That's okay. I might feel like tied in. A seagull buddy would be fun. I have been offering a bird pack out to my Patreon for the past couple of months. Because I made that owl buddy back over summer, and I want to use the same body to make like an eagle, a seagull, a pigeon, and something else is like a real basic bird. A duck. But they haven't picked up on it. I'm like, come on, Patreon, pick up on the birds. A market booth's expensive in Australia. I don't really know how much they are in the US. It also just depends on what markets you're going to. Yeah, a chicken. Because like I go big and then I go home for my markets. So my first ever market was like a new one, and we did really well at it, which is really cool. But my second market I did was one of the largest markets they have here in Melbourne or in Australia, and I was like, let's go there. And so I paid like $1,000 and something to go as an attendee. But like the fee that I paid to go there and get that much kind of like traffic going through was way worth it, rather than doing like a bunch of smaller events, in my opinion. How much is the Patreon? That is a good question. I recently changed the tiers, so there's 3 of them right now, but you'd want to sign up via the actual website rather than going through any Apple app, because the Apple app adds on like a fee that I don't see anything of. It goes straight to Apple, which is insane. But it's roughly around the same as one of my patterns, I think. Because the benefits you get are like voting on new patterns, and you just get the patterns every month. It's like a subscription to my patterns is essentially what happens. Yeah, 15 per table for a 4-hour market. Yeah, no, I'm paying a lot. But like I'm investing to get like a good 20,000 people going past my table. Which, when I'm doing crochet plushies, and I know like in Australia right now that's a very rare thing to see, I know I'm gonna stand out like a sore thumb, and people rush over to my table, especially the kids. As soon as the kids see my table, they're like running over, and I'm like, hello. Where am I? Would you consider interstate markets? I would love to go to Sydney for a market. I think that would be so fun. The only issue is that I need to find a car that's big enough to carry all my plushies and like my market setup. But that would be so cool. Maybe once I'm super famous, I'll go up to Sydney and do one of those markets. It's such a rainy, cozy day today. Gonna have to rent an RV. Honestly, I have to rent like a full van and do the whole thing. I mean, I could try borrow a car from someone, but I don't know if it would work. Is America oversaturated with plushies now? Yeah, I thought it might be the case over there. I think America, you're at a point where you need to figure out what your standout vibe is. But weirdly enough, in Melbourne, we still get a lot of those Temu sellers, which is so annoying. I actually reported one of them last market that I was at, because I was like, when you see someone who's selling Temu products at a market, especially if the market's motto or vibe is to be like entirely handmade goods, like it's really good. Like it's good for you to go tell them that there's someone selling Temu products, because that's bad for their brand. Like, imagine if your family member is going to this handmade market and they're like, oh, look at this fun crochet sweater or knit sweater that I got from this market vendor. Isn't this such a lovely handmade gift? And then to find out that it's just like a Temu resell, that feels bad. And so that is just like a bad marketing for the market as well. So that's that. Where am I in the pattern? Oh, yeah. So I am going to call that out next time. Last time I did, and the Finders Keepers market, I think because they were changing ownership and stuff, they didn't change anything about it. Like, I sent them pictures. I was like, yeah, I was like, you can tell Temu stuff. Yeah, I took pictures of their stall. Like, I think they knew who I was, and I was like, wow, lovely crochet. Like, taking photos, or I sent my friend in to take photos. I don't know, I can't remember. But I had enough evidence that I sent those along to the actual market organizers, and I was like, hey, look at this. This person is selling Temu stuff. What do you say about that? But then because they're changing ownership, I think it kind of got lost by the time they got around to the next market. So when I went back to the next one and there was new people running it, I saw the same stall holder there with the same products, and I was like, that's crazy. So I've heard that the makers and shakers market that I'm applying for, they're a lot more like handmade, and so I don't like I feel bad telling on a like a crafty person. The thing I feel bad about is if they are like a crocheter and they're trying to like zhuzh up their stall a bit more by adding in like a bunch of Temu stuff. Like, I feel bad someone trying to make a living and I'm telling on them for not like doing it that way. But also, you gotta defend like the crochet world. And if they're gonna be kind of ruining that art by selling those kinds of goods, then kind of want to defend my community in some way. Why did I learn to crochet? I learned very randomly. I was walking past my colleagues who were doing a Stitch and Bitch session. And I was like, what are you doing? And they're like, we're knitting and crocheting. And I'd never even heard the word crochet somehow. Now I feel like I hear it all the time, but maybe it's because of my job. But anyway, they taught me how to crochet, gave me a crochet hook, sent me on my merry way to make a granny square. And I went ahead and learned how to do that. And then I started just making more and more and more. And that was my journey. And then it was in COVID was where I started a social media account, and I got really involved in posting about things online, you know. Here in Hawaii, you have to get your products checked and must demonstrate how it's done. If you bring something not on the application, it can't be sold. Interesting. I didn't know that one. I feel like that would be good in Australia too. We can get like an Australian made check or something. I think it's okay. I don't actually know. They never really asked me anything further on my one. I was just like, yeah, it's made in Australia by me. What kind of YouTube videos do you have coming up? I have been trying to think about this for so long because I want to post more tutorials and I also want to post more just like fun vlog things. I don't know. I've just been like in a weird limbo trying to figure out what my next steps are for like YouTube. Like I posted like a Pokemon tutorial, Pokemon tournament, and I knew people weren't really like into that, but I still posted it anyway just to see what would happen. So I can't figure out what I want to post to talk about, and I'm looking for some guidance if you have any ideas. Like I love just jumping online and yapping, so maybe I should do more vlogs. It's just been like so hectic the past few months, so I feel like I'm like out of a groove, and I'm just trying to refine the groove. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I think especially with like the market coming up, I think doing a tutorial or a bunch of itty bitty tutorials would be a lot of fun, but I want to make sure that I'm still actually chatting and talking to people on here. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Where are we? My market recap. Yeah, so I think actually, yeah, I do have some plans. So I want to do a video preparing for my market, talking about how I'm going to go about it. I'll do some videos actually preparing for the market, like vlogging my preparation for it. I want to do the recap video and the actual footage of the market. I also need to do one showing off all my itty bitties here. I could bring back the hookup. The only thing with the hookup is I put that on pause just because it was so much work. I needed someone else to edit all the interview kind of things. And also the hard part about those the hookup videos was it really depended on who you're talking to as for how the interview was gonna go. So I thought about doing some solo kind of stuff, or even like asking a friend to come do the podcast with me, because I think that's a bit easier. Like it's nice to have guests on every week and talk about things, but it's a lot of work. I'd love to do more podcast stuff, so I don't know. It's nice to know that there's people out there who are keen to listen in and hear more. Like I'd love to get Drew back onto a podcast. I don't know, is anyone here from the Casual Yarns days? Yeah, I'd love to do like a challenge as well, like doing an itty bitty mini challenge thing, or jumbofying more itty bitties. I don't know, there's something there. That's what this vlog is. This vlog is all about jumbofying them, so that's what we're doing for this one today. I just wanted to get like a video out, so that's the plan here. Okay. Get that for now. Definitely takes some more structure, yeah. And I think when it was just like me and Drew, when we were doing our casual yarns, yeah, this live in a video, yeah. See, I know I've got I've got a good vibe for a vlog or for a podcast, and I don't know if you ever saw me, yeah, with Drewby Zoo. Back in the day, we used to do the funniest lives together, and I would love to recapture that. He's not crocheting as much or like posting content as much, so it's a bit hard to kind of just bring that back out again. But those were very, very funny days. We're like in banana outfits and stuff. I'm a professional. I agree. I have the kind of, like, I can just talk about a topic and just talk about what's on top of my mind and keep talking. Like, I have I don't know if it's a fear, but I don't like when there's silence in a room. And so even amongst friends and things, I am like, I will start talking. Because I'm like, why are we quiet? Why is no one chatting? I'm crocheting a mermaid. Could you not tell? No, we're just starting on the head right now. So I've just done like the forehead, but we're making a jumbo unicorn mermaid. So, funny story though. So wait, where am I? Oh, wait, I go around once more. Okay. Funny story though. So I used to have an old housemate, and we, I don't know, it was just like a quiet house. I don't know, people just wouldn't like hang out in the main areas. They'd all just go to their rooms and it'll just be like quiet. And I was always like, why is no one like socializing? It is a big house, I get that, but why does everyone just like go to their rooms and not hang out? And I thought it was so weird. It was like the most unsocial house I'd ever lived in. And so like one day I came home and two of them were sitting in the lounge and I was like, oh, the family's here. I was like, we get to hang out. And so I walked out and I'm like unpacking my groceries and I was like, oh, hey everyone, how are you? And they're like, good. And I was like, okay, how's your days? And then without a beat, one of them was just like, you don't like silence, do you? I was like, guess not. Like, and then I just like quiet. Then I just like quietly packed away my food. And then I just went to my room. And I was like, oh my God. So, never mind. So it's very nice to hear that I could professionally yap and keep the conversation going in a more positive light, rather than being called out for not liking silence. I love to hang, but so bad at initiating. I forget to, I'm not the best at initiating plans, but like I tend to find the friends that do, and I'm always like, yes, let's go. So then I'll overcommit myself to multiple plans. I watched these two American YouTubers did it once. Everyone loves it, but they don't crochet on the live anymore because, like you said, they keep talking. I love it. Yeah, like me and Drew was so bad at getting anything done, but we were just talking, and it was funny every single time. So I'd love to do that again. I should find some of the old clips. They were so good. Have you ever watched the there's one episode of The Hookup, my old podcast, the one that has me and Drew on there, I found very funny. There's parts in there where I was like, which parts did you write? And he was like, of the book? And I was like, yeah, of your book. And he's like, I wrote the book. And I was like, no, but like, did you write the instructions? And he was like, yeah, I wrote the book. And I was like, the whole book? And he's like, yes, the book. I don't know why I thought they didn't write the instructions, and I thought they just copied and pasted from different books. I was like, okay. Never mind, you know. I'm the casual friend who loves my friends to guide the conversation. I'll contribute, but I'm quieter usually. I get bursts of yap and then I get really tired from it. Yeah. You sound like an introvert. I'm the one who will like yap for everyone else in the room. I'm such a extroverted person that I need to do that. But then I won't recognize that I get tired, and then it'll all just hit me at once, and I'll be like, I need to go home. I need to rest. I've done too much. And that's essentially how it plays out for me. Just we haven't gone outside since Christmas, but we don't talk about that. Okay, we won't talk about that. But I want to know. Where'd my music go? Hello? Video paused? Oh, we ran out of our unicorn lo-fi. How long has this live been going for? Oh, we're at like an hour and a half. Okay, we can boost this up. Sorry, I've been yapping. The last time I've been too full. You're so welcome. I'm just on here to entertain and also keep myself social. Because I live by myself and I don't talk to anyone all day unless I go on a live. So sometimes, like, this is the fun part behind, like, doing vlog content, is that I will open the camera and I'll get ready to start a vlog and I just, like, forget how to speak. And I'm like, like, how did I end up in this position? Like, I'm, like, out of practice for speaking because I've not seen anyone for ages and just not opened my mouth. So, like, doing a live like this is really nice because I just get to, like, exert all this social energy out to people. Oh, hi! Hello. I've only told my boyfriend today just needed some more social time. Well, I'm here. I'm here, everyone. I'm here to keep everyone social. So I'm just social in Zoom meetings. Yeah, exactly. Love the bonding. We're a whole team here. We're a whole family. You're the introvert who waits for the extrovert. Yeah, I have adopted a few introverts in my time. I feel like even though I'm like very clearly extroverted, I have become more introverted over the years. And I think it's just like, I actually don't know. Maybe I'm just like, as you get older, you just want more space. You need more recharge time, you know? But there's a part of me that just wants to be so extroverted for the remainder of my life. Like, I'd love to get into an old folks' home and be super friendly and popular. I want to peak in high school, I want to peak throughout life, and I want to especially peak in the old folks' home. I like to tell people that I peaked in high school and now. We are not using a new Jumbo Zeddy yarn. That would be a lovely thing that we could be doing in a while. Right now, we are using a lovely jumbo yarn that we need to get rid of so we can make room for new yarn. Anyway, are you gonna have scheduled lives? I could try schedule lives. I think most of the time this is just like a random on a whim. That's when I tend to do my lives. So that's why this is happening right now. I thought about like trying to do like a once a week live or something. But I tend to live very day to day, and like it's hard to know if I'll be on the right energy when it comes to like my live of the week. But it would be fun. Maybe we could try it out for a bit. What does everyone think? Would you even love if I did a scheduled live once a week? I think in order to do YouTube, you have to be introverted. We're comfortable talking to the camera and never seeing our friends. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it takes to be a good YouTuber. I think just having fun and being able to relay having fun onto the camera makes a good YouTuber. Well, that's the kind of YouTuber I like to see. I like to see people having a good time. What does my yarn stash look like? I have a whole warehouse. I'm in a very fortunate position where I have made my own yarn company, and therefore I don't need to go buy yarn ever. Yeah, I used to do Twitch lives quite often. And it's a lot of fun, honestly. But Twitch was really hard. Like it's really hard to grow on Twitch. There's just like not enough of a community over there to make it like a substantial amount to, oh my god, did it break the eye? Oh no. There's not enough of like a substantial community over there to make it worthwhile, which is really sad because like the Twitch community is so fun. Yeah, it's a really fun place over there. Like everyone's so lovely, always up for a chat. They're always really engaged. But there's just not enough people over there to make it worthwhile. Yeah. Every Monday. I mean, so I pack yarn 3 days a week, and then the other 2 days are like random days where I don't really have anything on. So I thought I could do like a Tuesday or a Thursday, which would be your Monday if you're in the US. So maybe that could work. Doing like a Tuesday thing. Oh my god, my poor person got stuck. Okay. Mermaid's coming. Slowly but surely. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch kept booting me out, so I also don't go on there that often. Although I still get people following me on Twitch, which is nice. Like, I think I have a good following on there now just because I left it as like a link in my bio since I just started doing it. So like maybe twice a week I get 2 like followers and I'm like, yay. Maybe I'll start doing the thing where I'm like both on Twitch and on YouTube doing lives. I thought, okay, wait. Here is an idea. I thought about doing my tutorials live because I've been trying to do more of my itty bitty tutorials. Oh no, there's something, but I'd want the pattern to be up on the screen. Food for thought. Okay. 2. A crochet along would be fun. I mean, that's essentially what this is. You believe I could pull it off? I think I could. Like, I think maybe I could go row by row or something and put it up on the screen, you know? That could be maybe viable. Yeah, pin the comments. It could be doable. I don't know. Let's think on that. Because I know I see, what's their faces? The crochet crowd? No, Club Crochet. He does his lives and he does like a new tutorial for a pattern each time. And they're always quite popular. So maybe I could do like a once a week class for, oh, and they don't have to have that many itty bitty patterns. Oh God. But we're brainstorming, okay. These are all good ideas. Maybe I could just make an itty bitty once a thing. Maybe sometimes it could be a crochet along. I was using OBS, yeah. I had to teach Crochet by Jenna how to use that for the Yarny Awards. Like literally the night before the Yarny Awards. I was like, Jenna, get on live. Oh, get online. We have to like teach you. Just checking stuff. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, tutorials are kind of hard, so maybe I could just like hang out. That's the other thing is like I could just hang out, chill, chat, and just do that twice a week. Or twice a week, once a week. Be like, hey guys, jumping on live. Let me do that on my YouTube. Because people like to hang out. It's fun. People like connection. I like connection. I'm projecting. It's me. I want the connection. Yeah, or I could just not schedule anything. I'm definitely one of those people who needs like more of a schedule to work on. But it's also fine. I can live without. Would it be sort of a follow along tutorial? Well, because normally with the crochet tutorial, what I like to do is I plan it out so it's me at the start. Imagine this. Okay. Me at the start, I chat, talk about what they're about to witness on the screen, give them a little rundown of like how to read the pattern and whatnot. Then I start the tutorial and I'd like show them bit by bit and I have like up on the screen which part of the tutorial we're doing. Because a lot of people, they just want to skip through those parts, which is fine. And that's what I do as my tutorial. And then I'm like, that's the end. Did you enjoy? Whereas if I was doing a live tutorial, I think it would be a bit more of a class kind of thing. So we could try do it as a crochet along thing. We can workshop it. Yeah, it is also better when I'm in the mood for it, but I don't know. The scary movies movement. What's that? I am of the era of scary movie. I can't believe they're doing another scary movie. I've been like laughing about those movies earlier this year, and then to find out they're doing a remake, I was like, oh, we're in for a treat. They're so bad, but they're so funny. Like, there's a lot of things that would not fly today, but they're still so funny. Like, I still remember, I think it was Scary Movie 4 or 5. It was one of the later ones that cracked me up, and it was like, there was like the War of the Worlds. And they're like, they're trying to like run away, and they're like, quickly, where are the kids? Where are the kids? And they turn around and they see Michael Jackson. He's like, follow me! And they're like, get away from my kids. I thought that was funny. And then they like accidentally punch his nose off or something. Are they doing splooters? What's splooters? Yeah, they can do it in a... Oh, I just lost my stitch marker. They can do it in a right way. They just have to be careful about it. Which I think with like someone like I feel like they'll be able to do it. Because there's some movies that, like, if they... I feel with that kind of comedy, you need to be, like, it is partially making fun of people who would believe that those are the right things to say and do, right? Like, that's the absurdity of it. So they have to really make sure that that's the clear message they're putting out there. Oh, the splooters. No one's really doing any splooting kind of animals in Australia that I've seen. To be honest, there's not a lot of plushie artists over here, like at the markets that I've seen. There's a couple of popping up now. There's one girl, Sam.Brosis Crochet. She is in Melbourne as well, and I've been wanting to go to one of her markets and be like, hey! Well, I don't know if she'll recognize me. That'll be embarrassing. Why? Yes, her and Sammy. I'd love to meet Sammy. But I think Sammy's in Tasmania. So, I'd love to meet them both someday. I was hoping to meet people at the Yarn Awards, like the Australian Yarn Show happening this weekend, which I'm nominated for 2 awards, but I couldn't make it because I'm in a wedding. not in a wedding, I'm at a wedding in New Zealand, so I couldn't make it along. But that's okay. As always, next year. But I hope I win the awards. Because that'd be such a big flex. How far is Tasmania? I don't think it's that far. I haven't traveled there before, but like Tasmania to Melbourne, I don't think it's a very long flight at all. Like I think it's within an hour. Are we able to vote? On what? What are we voting for? I can't vote politically because I'm actually a New Zealander. I'm not an Australian resident just yet. Oh yeah, the award. Sorry, that makes more sense. I was like, are we all not Australian here? I don't know how they work. I don't think it's a voted award. I think there's like a panel. So unlike the Yanni Awards where everyone's just voting, this one there's like a full panel and I had to like do a nomination application and stuff. So, bit different. Am I from New Zealand? I am. I am a Kiwi, as some would say. And I moved to Australia like 4 years ago now. So I've been here for a little bit, having a good time. New Zealand is a very fun country and everyone should go visit. Am I interested in knitting at all? I am. I have knit a few things in my life. I've got a few vests that I've knitted up. I've made at least 3 sweaters and then unraveled them because I didn't like the look of them. I made 2 beanies, or maybe 1 beanie. So I've done a few things. It's like my hobby outside of crochet. So I never really post too much about knitting, and I only ever really do knitting if I am in the vibe for it. But I never want to like make it like a thing that I want to, what's the word? Like monetize or make it like a clear part of my job or something, you know? So that's the vibe we're going for. It stays out of the limelight. The math does, yeah, it absolutely does like hurt me. It is painful. I mean, there's a lot of math in crochet as well, but yeah. The thing with knitting is that I can get so far through a project and then right at the end, I'll be like, why is the collar out here? Like, or like I'll put the piece on and I'll be like, this is ugly. And then I'm just mad. I'm not mad, I'm just like, well, that was a long process to find out that this shirt doesn't fit me, or this vest, or whatever. That's just me with like crochet clothing as well. There's a lot of work that goes into finding out that it's not the right fit. Ignore the noises. Oh yeah, I feel like that's the biggest thing when people are like, wow, I've got so many whips on the go, and it's kind of like, well, do you like what you're making? You're like, I don't know. I did. Yeah. So I have a shirt that I crocheted and I love the texture of the pattern. I just don't know if I like the colors right now. Or if I don't know how it's gonna look once it's finally finished. And it's like literally almost done. And it's just sitting there. All it needs is like buttons, I think. Or I think that's it. I could show you right now if you want to see. But I should finish this mermaid. Maybe I'll do it at the end. Because I'm on a good roll with the mermaid. Look, it's turning out cute. The jumbo version's so cute. I love the arms, just like... That's how I envision this mermaid. Okay. You also got a raglan and timeout. Simply because you needed the needles for something else. That's also very fair. Wait, we're almost at the finale part. Oh my god. I'm just like slowing down. Oh my god, work with me! Go through both loops. There we go. I think because I've got such a tight tension, sometimes it just does not want to work with me. Sometimes I would just wish I had like a looser tension. Like, I think it's like what is actually slowing down a lot of my work. Because sometimes it's just like hard to get through the stitch because I'm so like yanking on the yarn. Oh wow. My whips just need sewing, and sewing's not fun. Are they plushies? I love sewing plushies, by the way. Before you even answer, I like sewing plushies. I think it's therapeutic. There's just something about like doing the final touches on a plushie that really make me happy. And that includes joining them all together. I used to not enjoy it, but then maybe that was because I wasn't using like plush yarn. And now that I have a plush yarn that's good for sewing together, now I'm happy. I have an entire dinosaur I just need to put together as well. I don't know why. Look, sometimes it does. You do have to have like that intention to go in and actually make it. Or like you have to set yourself up for that success. So like I have to find a good TV show to put on while I do my sewing. Like I hate sewing on lives. Like I would not sew on here. Do you add all the stuffing at the end? I stuffed the head because it was a bit hard to get into, but I'll do the rest at the end because it's just like in that gap there. But yeah. In my patterns, it's all like stop here and start stuffing as you go, but I'm like at the end, just like through the tiny gap. Where are we at? Oh, oh no, that's right. Oh no, I should add stuffing now. Hee. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh. Found a matching thread I want to use because it's almost the exact same shade of the yarn. There you go. I mean, using cotton is also a great option. It makes it a much nicer process. Do you hear that bird outside, by the way? There's one bird that just like loves to come sit on my balcony and just like tweet at the top of its lungs. What do you want? Yeah, the bird just literally comes along. It's like, hi, hi, hi. It is cute to be so close to nature, but also... You know what I miss? Is the New Zealand birds. I have a love-hate relationship with this one. I think that means I have like a black cat kind of personality, although some people might think I'm a bit more of a Labrador. I think I'm a black cat. Yeah, it's pretty much that. What is my favorite New Zealand bird? I love the pea waka waka. I love the kiddo. While we were on our hike, we all fell in love with the weka. But I think the pea waka waka is one of my favorites. I've actually got it tattooed on my back. But I don't show my back online, nor do I go topless. Aw, I'm sorry to hear. I recently bought myself a little lavender bush, which I have over in the corner there. Because when I was younger, my cat used to always like sit underneath the lavender bush, and I was like, I want a reminder of Skippy. That bird over there is just like a common brown bird, or blackbird, brown bird. It's black and brown. I don't know which one it is. I have not made plushies out of my favorite birds, and I would love to do some New Zealand birds, like itty bitty birdies, but make them New Zealand and Australia themed. Yeah, I'd love to do a little pea waka waka. Yeah. Oh, Larry. Okay. Almost at the end of the Itty Bitty Mermaid. Once I can just do this really fiddly part. Work with me, Jan. Work with me. Why are you not working with me? What's going on here? Sure. Oh, God. Okay, got it. Got it. And the next one. So any Zeddy spoilers you can share? Not right now. I feel like I already shared some just before. Like, I think you can all just put 2 and 2 together when I say I'm using all my thick yarn up because I'm making space for new yarn. A doobie doobie doo. You got the toddler question response. I have been hanging out with my sister and her kids a lot. Not now. It's so exciting. I agree. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm very excited for the future of Zeddy Crafts. We've been recently just doing so well, so it's just been like, it's been crazy. Like, I packed, how many units? I packed like 160 units of yarn this morning, which is wild. I was like, why is everyone just suddenly ordering from me? Caught that earlier, yeah. It's nice to have a live past 1 a.m. You need more Australian friends. We all exist. I'm only jumping on, like, normally I would do an earlier live. This is just the time that suited me today. Because I was packing so much yarn this morning. Are my customers mostly Australian? They are, yeah. I have a real giant local yarn base. Custom base, sorry. So yeah, I have a lot of local customers. Oh my god, I just need to get through this one stitch. It's the final stitch, but it's not going through. I use a smaller hook. Let me in. There we go. I literally just need to do a slip stitch. And that was it. You appreciate the late night company. Live stop popping up on my feed usually around midnight. Ah, well, I'm here now. Nice. Maybe we are all getting ready for Easter markets. Reminds me I need more yarn. I have yarn for sale. Yeah, I think a lot of people are getting ready for Easter markets, I guess. There's just been a lot of giant orders, so it's been really lovely. Do I sell my toys online? I used to, and now I just don't because I've been doing a lot more patterns in the past few years. So my main kind of gig is my Patreon and doing videos and lives and just being present online. So no more plushies online. That's why I'm doing a market soon. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this mermaid's looking cute. Oh, at this point, this is when it looks like a merman. So next, I just need to add on the hair and then a little shell bra. I'm thinking I could do the bra in like. I wish I had like an orange. Could the gold work? Kind of. Maybe the darker purple. Does that look okay? Kind of. Pink? Pink's too pink. That's too pink. Maybe a blue. I don't know. Anyway, right now what we can do is I can start attaching the hair. Yeah, I feel it needs to be like a darker pink or like a darker color. I think that pink was like way too washed out, and I think white would do the same. I wish I had a darker pink, but I'm very limited on these colors. I think it might be a green, like a yellow, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I've not done the hair with jumbo yarn before, but the hair bit is quite fun. God, let me in. I have to like go on all the loops. So I have to like somehow get this giant jumbo hook in. Yeah, purple would be very aerial, but I'm also using like a Ariel. But I'm also using a purple hair, so I want to make sure it's all very cohesive-y kind of colors, you know. The difference of how it looks at the end is always so fun. Like beforehand with like the bald head and then where it turns out is just, it's just lovely. One thing I could do with the bra is I could use a different, like I could use Zaddy Craft yarn. Like I could use a smaller yarn to get the bra color. That is also an option. God, this is so fiddly with the large yarn. It's so much easier on the little one. I think the gold might actually work. I think you're right. I think maybe we do gold. Let's just do it. Who cares? Hi, Claire. Let's just see what happens. Let's have fun. That's what we're all about, aren't we? And if it looks bad, who cares? 2, 3. But I am very excited for these patterns to come out soon because I think they're all quite cool and they all took a lot of like tutorial teaching moments to actually get fully realized. Am I going to Australian Yarn Show? No, I really wanted to. I, unfortunately, like, out of all the weekends that the Australian Yarn Show could be on, I have a wedding in New Zealand. So I couldn't go. Are you going? I was really, really wanting to go because I had the double nomination for the first one that I ever, like, applied for, and I was like... So I've got my friend Jamie going up. Yeah, I've got my friend Jamie from Jamie Creates. She's gonna go pick up any finalists, certificates, or awards for me and bring them back to Melbourne. So I've got my fingers crossed. Yeah, I think it would be such a fun event to be a part of. I was hoping to actually like go up there and be a stall holder for Zaddy Crafts as well. I thought that would be quite a cool opportunity to not only go there as like a crocheter, but whatever. Yeah, I've heard that it's a lot of fun, but that's okay. There'll always be next year. Hopefully I can get nominated again. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I was like, out of all the events I probably couldn't miss, I don't think my good friend's wedding is a one I should be skipping, being like, oh, I can't come to the wedding. I might be winning an award. I need to go to an industry event. But that's okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm ready to be done with this hair. This part's taken me a little bit longer than I'd like to admit, or like a little more challenging effort was put into it. Zach for president, look, somebody's got to do it. I'm excited to hear Kelsey's engagement. Did she announce that? Was that put online? Did I know of this? You're not tricking me into spoiling anything, am I? No. Wait, what? She didn't? Oh, covertly, but not officially. I don't know anything. As far as I'm concerned, it's all... Who knows? Don't do that stuff to people. I didn't say anything. Anyway, the mermaid's almost done. It sounds like everyone's been hearing things through the rumor mill. Aren't we all excited to see the mermaid? Yay, mermaid! Oh my god, the yarn is flaking on me. I can't wait to be done with this yarn. Why? Okay, at least I have some string I can tie around. Yeah, there's plentiful laughs again. I think we're almost done. We're almost... The fluff is everywhere. Okay. Get off. Get off! Okay. Oh, that's so cute! And there's the back of the hair. Cute. If only there was a thick yarn that didn't shed. A really good thick chenille yarn. I reckon that sounds really good. Sometimes I'm glad my partner isn't home much. You think I'm a nutcase laughing on the computer alone. I know. I sometimes wonder if my neighbor can hear me and I'm just like yapping. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. We're gonna go for the gold. I think the gold will look good as a little bralette. A bralette. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Especially if the yarn holds up or something. Or not, whatever. We'll make it work. I didn't say anything. Bum, 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 bum. I've been doing these bralettes like real simply as well. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, that looks terrible. Ah! I've almost got it. Just not that piece. That's so wrong. Look at, I did the bra so wonky. Come back. How do you crochet the bra on? It is, I'm just like looping over a few times. It's nothing special. But it'd be nice if the yarn worked with me and wasn't stopping to just flake every 5 seconds. Oh my god. I'm never using this yarn again. It does look cute, I agree. It's just the yarn is exploding as we work with it. Okay, let's use this end and hope we can get something good out of it. Huh? It's just like yellow fluff everywhere. We will be spoiled if there was a thicker yarn that didn't shed. Oh my god, work with me! Work with me! Okay, hopefully we've got it now. I know, we're over 2 hours. I don't know how I feel about this bralette bit going on right now, but I think it's fine. There's so much fluff all over it. This is so bad. Tie a knot, cut off the yarn, and not touch it ever again in my life. Look how much fluff I got all over this. I think I'm gonna die in this house. I'm using that for a reel. Lest we forget. Okay. I do have a lint roller. It's just been in my cupboard for ages because I've been using Zaddy Crafts yarns for the past several months. So I haven't needed to. Okay, are we ready for the reveal? Once I've got all the fluff off. And squish down the neck a little bit. Fluff up the hair. Gorgeous! Ba, 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 ba. Look at her! She turned out so cute. I feel like I need to add a mouth or like some blush, but I'm happy with that. And that's the Itty Bitty Mermaid. Right? That's so cute. I'm really happy with how this one's turned out. Yay! So now we've made the 2 Itty Bitties that we planned to today. We made the Itty Bitty Mermaid and the Itty Bitty Unicorn. It took us 2 hours to get both of these done, but to be honest, I was chatting most of the time. I think both of these probably just take about half an hour each time, so we were really slowed down. We're slowed down by the situation that we put ourselves in. I'm really happy with how the colors turned out as well. I don't think I'll ever be using this chunky yarn for a while, apart from making the next 2 Itty Bitties, which I'll do for the rest of the vlog. So I'm making the dragon next, which I think I'll make like a green dragon. And then I'm also making... Where'd he go? There's the little Yeti somewhere. I'll do the Itty Bitty Yeti. Oh, there he is. And I'm gonna do the Itty Bitty Yeti. So these 2 I'll make off camera for my vlog that I'm actually filming all of this for. But these 2, we've jumbo-fied 2 of them. And I'm so happy with how they turned out. The gold looks like shells. Yeah, it's supposed to look like shells. That's the vibe we're going for. Yeah, I wanted to just see what like jumbo yarn looked like on the Itty Bitties because I've got so many Itty Bitties to start making in the near future. So I was like, okay, let's start making some of the jumbo yarns so I can sell in their markets. And they turned out great. And the eye size is amazing as well. That's something I really want to test out. So I may make some more unicorns. I'll definitely make some more mermaids. I think this one might actually be my best pattern in a long while. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, is this something I really want? Or is this like, I don't know, there's a vibe about it. I feel like I have not seen a no-sew mermaid that I like. That I particularly enjoy. And this one is just like, something feels good about this. So there you go, everyone. Eat your heart out. A no-sew Itty Bitty Mermaid. And you can make it look like Ariel. Look what the jumbo yarn does. You know, just to see me walk out of the room in my clothes. You can see how much fluff I've got on me. I'm not too bad anymore. Standing ovation. See how much fluff? Fluff check. Look, I'm a real person. I have legs and a body. Anyway, that's me for today. I hope you enjoyed this little live. This little live of mine. I hope you enjoyed your time. We are going to wrap it up now. I'm gonna go and tidy up all this fluff. I'm gonna vacuum my entire lounge, my entire household, and lint roll the walls. And then I'm gonna come back and start making things for my vlog. Yay! So if you're interested in this kind of content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Couldn't you sell your yarn at the market that you're replacing? I'm like like sell on this yarn that I don't want. What do you mean replacing? Who told you that? Oh, one day you gotta show the knit I was talking about. Oh, I was gonna show you the shirt. Sorry, you're right. One moment. I'm showing you a shirt. One last reveal before we go. This is a cotton shirt that I started making for during my first trip. Was it my first? No, my second trip to the US. And it's this fun, like, I made the whole pattern myself. This is fully my own design. I found this kind of like wavy texture stitch design, and then I decided to replicate it into a shirt pattern. And I finished up the collar and everything, and literally all I need to do is, I don't even know if I need to do the sleeves. I think I just need to like, what is it where you like pin it and stretch it out? That thing. I need to block it. But like the shirt itself looks pretty cool. It just needs to be like shaped. Now if I like stand closer, look at that cool design. Isn't that fun? Well, it's inside out because there's a big seam down here, but whatever. Right? It did turn out cool. I'm very happy with it. I need like pockets on it or something. Because right now, like with the tension, it kind of bounces back up. So I really just need to like get it to like sit flat like that. But it's cool. It's a cool design. And I think once I like finally get it all done, then I'll have heaps of people in the comments being like, where's the pattern? And I'll be like, I don't know. I tried to write a pattern, but I didn't get around to it. Anyway, as I was saying, just needs a little relaxing. Yeah, I've got a little blocking bucket tool thing being sent my way. If you guys know about the Strucket, I don't know, they reached out to me. Yeah, the vacation vlog, it was a good time. Will I do another crochet trip this year? I would love to do another crochet trip. I kind of just like suspended my travels to the US just because it's kind of scary over there and I don't really know what the world's gonna look like regarding them. So I haven't been like in a vibe to go back and see everyone. They could come here. That would be fun. But I don't know if everyone is available to come over this way, so who knows? Also, it costs me so much. Like, we managed to do it last time. We managed to get, like, sponsorships from yarn companies that pretty much covered my, like, flights. But, like, everyone else there was pretty much earning money, and I was just kind of getting my money back to fulfill the trip. So, I don't know. It would be fun to do it this way around or something. But I doubt we could get everyone to fly to Australia. Because they're not all like full-time crocheters and things, like they have to get their job time off and stuff. It is their turn. Yeah, let them know. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go and do everything that I said I was gonna do earlier before I started yapping again. Ding! Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this live. I will see you all next time and whatever we do next on this channel. Bow. Maybe I'll come back next week for another little live. Who knows? These little lives are mine. I'm gonna let them shine. Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye, everyone. Love you all. Bye.